my name is Lynn, and this week I am going to share some of the meals we had. So dinner tonight, we have one of those little frozen voila, with a little bit of chicken, and then I have green beans, and then I made one chicken breast. So I'm gonna get dinner started for tonight. I also wanted to show you, this is the marinade that I used for the chicken last night. It was pretty good. It was a little bit spicy, but I kind of liked it. So I have some 80-20 here, and then I'm just gonna mix it with onion powder, garlic powder, and some salt and pepper. A little bit more salt. And then more pepper. Okay. And then I'm gonna get these. I'm actually gonna take a spatula and flip them season side down. So I have a cookie sheet that has tinfoil under it, and then I'm gonna get these patties over there. So I've got the seasoned side. I'm putting them seasoned side down. Got 1, 2. I'm actually gonna scooch that one over a little bit. Okay. Okay, and then the last one over here. Season this side down, and then I'm gonna go ahead and season this side with salt and pepper again. I'm a big fan of pepper, so I do add quite a bit. And I have the oven preheating to 450 right now. I'm just gonna do a few hush puppies because I'm trying to get rid of them. And then we're also gonna have a bag of steamed corn. Pulled out the burgers, and I'm gonna flip them over and see what they look like. I feel like they might need just a minute more or so. Yeah, so I'm gonna let them go for maybe a minute longer, and then I'm gonna get some cheese out and some pickle and tomato, and we'll be ready to eat. Okay, so that's been about a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and cut up a tomato and some pickle. So I have 2 different types of American cheese. I have some deli cheese, and then I have just like the slices of cheese. So make those. And then I also have the corn. I didn't mention this before, but I have the corn in the microwave, heating up. I just put it in for like 5 to 6 minutes, whatever's on the bag. Okay, I'm just gonna pour this in. Be very careful. This is like extremely hot. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna add some butter and some salt and pepper, and then dinner will be ready. Alright guys, so that is what we're having for dinner. This was just too cute not to include. Hey y'all, so for tonight's dinner we're having some pulled pork. And then I have some tater tots in the air fryer, and also have some broccoli, one of those steamer bags of broccoli, in the microwave. So this is pulled pork that I had it frozen, and I just thawed it over, I think about a day. And I just have it heating in a pan with a little bit of water, just to heat through. And then I'm also going to add some seasonings, and try to break it up a little bit more. Okay, so I'm just going to add some of this Longhorn Steakhouse Grill seasoning, just a little bit. I don't know, that's about like half a teaspoon maybe. And then this is my favorite barbecue seasoning, or chicken, or anything with a remotely barbecue taste. This is so good. I actually got this at Kroger. It had been out of stock for a little bit, but now it is back in stock, and this is awesome. It's Famous Dave's Rick Rub. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that. We also sometimes put this on top of the sandwich as well once we're serving it. So I'm going to just mix that up a little bit. Then I'm probably going to add a little bit more water, just because the barbecue sauce is pretty thick. So I'm going to go get that. Okay, so I'm going to put my sauce mixture in here, and I'm just going to give it a good stir. And this sauce, I just have some barbecue sauce, some hot sauce, and a little bit of water. And I use Sweet Baby Ray's hot sauce, and then also just some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. And I'm just going to get this mixed together really well. And then, let's see. Looks like we have a few minutes on the tater tots. And then everything will be ready to go. And I'll show you what it looks like once it's all plated up. Okay, so we got the finished barbecue, some buns, broccoli, and tater tots. So I also wanted to share a new find at, was it Walmart? I think it was Walmart that we got this. But it is no sugar added Sweet Baby Ray's. Is it? Yeah, Sweet Baby Ray's. It just said Ray's. And it only has 4 grams of carb for 2 tablespoons and 1 total sugar. So, and it tastes pretty much the same. Alright guys, so this is what it actually ended up looking like plated. Okay, so for dinner tonight, I'm making a homemade pizza. I was actually given crescent dough roll, but I would use pizza dough. But I'm just working with what I have right now. And you'll see it turns out actually not so bad. I'm gonna take some olive oil. And then I'm gonna take some, I don't know if I want to use fresh garlic or garlic powder. I definitely want to use a little bit of garlic powder and then some salt and pepper, and I'm gonna brush it over the dough. I decided I'm gonna take maybe like half a spoonful of fresh garlic, and I'm gonna mix it up. I think I probably need some more olive oil. Okay. And then I'm gonna add some salt and pepper. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna brush this over top, and then I'm gonna par bake the crust maybe like 5 minutes, and see how that does, because I just don't want the sauce to like just fall into it. So we'll see. I'm gonna put this in the oven, and I'm gonna cook it for maybe like 5 minutes. So our dough is in the oven. I'm just adding some, I just have like a small can of tomato sauce. I'm adding some basil leaves. That's about half a teaspoon, I guess. Some oregano leaves. Body complete, maybe 2 dashes. 1, 2. And then a lot of parsley, because that's like my favorite seasoning. In addition to onion and garlic powder. So we're just gonna keep going. Okay. Onion powder. A little bit of that. A few swirls around the bowl. A lot of garlic powder. Okay, and then I'm gonna add some pepper. And a smidge of salt. Okay. All right, we're just gonna mix everything together here. Just gonna start off with a little bit at a time, and you can always add more if you need more, but you can't take it off once you put it on. It smells really good. I want to leave just a little bit of an edge. And I'll probably end up brushing that again with some more olive oil and garlic and salt and pepper. I have just another bowl like this, and I'll put some olive oil. Probably don't need that much, but anyway, it's there. Some garlic. I'm gonna add 1 dash of Ibotta. Maybe it's a little more than a dash, but you know, you can't see that. I'm gonna move this out the way. Okay. Some onion powder. And then some salt. That was probably too much, so. And then I like black pepper. So. Okay. Now I'm gonna take this brush again. I'm just gonna swirl everything. And then I'm just gonna go around the edges. So if you can see that, it's basically creating a little crust. And that's okay if some of the sauce gets in the olive oil mixture. That's quite all right.
Perfect.
I'm gonna top it with some parsley. More parsley. And it's gonna look so pretty when it comes out, hopefully. If all of this dough works. Okay. So I'm gonna get this in the oven and then we'll see how long it takes. Okay, we're gonna take it out of the oven. Ooh, it looks really good. So I'm gonna let this cool and then I'm gonna cut it up. And that is what's for dinner tonight. So I just wanted to share what I walked into in the kitchen. Hi, what are you doing? What are you doing? Huh?